Hello, my name is Charles Seeley. I am a graduate student at the Marshall School of Business in the supply chain management sector. I am extremely interested in new technologies and new innovations that we may see down the road in supply chain that will help us have a more efficient and lucrative supply chain process. I do a lot of research on the subject. It's just one of my passions. And today I would like to talk about autonomous trucking, so basically self-driving trucks. I started out with a quote here by David Vernon, who is a senior analyst at Sanford C. Bernstein Company, who said that it could save the shipping industry about $300 billion annually. So as you can see, that's quite a big chunk of change. So it's something that I feel will greatly impact the value of supply chain. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what self-driving trucks are, who's getting into them, and then go a little bit further and talk about 3 reasons why I believe it will greatly improve the supply chain sector of businesses. So autonomous trucking is actually a lot closer than people think. People hear self-driving trucks and cars and they think it's about 30, 50 years down the road. Sometime in the future that won't affect them. But really, we will be seeing active trucks self-driving trucks on the road within the next 10 years or so. And that was a study conducted by the Internal Transport Forum. So it's very close. The way they work is they use radar, lasers, high-powered cameras, and sonar, and it creates and maintains an internal map of the surroundings, and then software processes it and sends instructions to the actuators of the car, which control steering, acceleration, and braking. Decade-old automakers, as well as startup companies, are beginning to start working in self-driving cars. Some of those are Volvo, Nissan, Waymo, and some of the newer upstart companies are Uber, Tesla, and Google. So now I would like to talk about the 3 main reasons why I think it will be a huge impact for the supply chain sector. Number 1 is that self-driving trucks will be immensely safer, which means they'll have less accidents. There's about 4,000 accidents a year caused by trucks. Self-driving trucks will eliminate the issue of fatigue and distraction, which are the main reasons for crashes. Studies have shown it to be safer, and the insurance industry actually concluded that about 90% of fatalities relating to trucks and cars will be reduced by 2015 if they're implemented. This will obviously save supply chain a lot of money and variability because everything will make it on time, and efficiency. Another reason is less fuel consumption, so they're going to be saving money there. This is because there's less stops. A person who's driving a truck has to take breaks, sleep, whatnot. If a machine does not have to do that, it can operate around the clock. There's also the idea of platooning. So we're connecting trucks to trucks in front of them, and they can also drive in slipstreams, which make it go a lot faster, so it'll be more efficient. It'll be a huge surge in capacity. They'll require no brakes, and they'll be operating around the clock. And I'm sorry, I did not give you the PowerPoint, but I would like to just move on. The biggest reason is self-driving trucks will reduce labor costs greatly. 43% of the shipping industry goes towards labor costs, and if we do not need those drivers anymore, we'll be saving what has been calculated about $125 billion annually. So that's a pretty big chunk of change. Obviously, this savings in shipping and labor costs would trickle down to a cheaper and more efficient supply chain. Just as a conclusion and a recap, self-driving trucks Self-driving trucks will be safer, they'll improve productivity, and they'll reduce labor costs. And that is my little speech on autonomous trucking. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for listening.